Kool TV proudly presents Lewis County Lions basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside and count down to tip-off for exciting Lewis County Lions basketball action on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from Vanceburg, Kentucky, and Lewis County Middle School. And countdown to tip-off here on Kool TV as we get you set for a 63rd District Showdown as the Russell Red Devils and the Lewis County Lions meet for the second time this season, with the Lions trying to even things up with their district foe after just an absolute beatdown back in the regular season. Good evening, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as Lewis County rolls in at 8-5. They're 2-1 in district play. Russell sits at 7-7. They are also 2-1 in district play. But the big key to that is, actually, I changed that. They are 2-0 in district play because their other matchup with Lewis County did not count. That was during the EKC. So Russell sits at the top of the district currently. Greenup County at 0-2. Raceland has yet to play a district tilt. They'll play their first district tilt next Wednesday against Lewis County. Lewis County will entertain Greenup County on Monday night. Should be a good one here tonight as we get you set for tip-off between Russell and Lewis County. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll get you set with keys to the game, meet our starting lineups, and tip-off here tonight from Vanceburg on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV as we welcome you back here to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight for a district showdown in the 63rd between Russell and Lewis County. As we mentioned just a moment ago, these two teams hooked up back on January the 3rd. It was a 62-37 beatdown by Russell over at the Marv. Lewis County struggled that night mightily, shooting the long-range shot. They were 1 of 23 from downtown Tripletown. Had only 23 rebounds in the game. They only shot 5 free throws. On the other side of things for Russell in that contest, Russell went 10 of 18 from 3. That's 56%. They shot 10 free throws, but it was a shootout at the Marv that evening. And here tonight, Russell trying to move their district record to what would be 3-0. They have a win over Greenup and a win over Russell already. And here tonight, a win would put them certainly in the driver's seat for that district tournament that's coming up in just over a month when we reconvene down at the Palace and Raceland, who will be the host for the district tournament this season. Looking at Russell, they come in with winners of last 4, starting with that win over Lewis County back on the 3rd. They knocked off Huntington Express Prep the following night, 62-61. They beat Greenup on the 14th, 62-53. They defeated West Carter 60-37 their last time they played, which was a week ago. For Lewis County, it's been right at the same amount of time. They played exactly a week ago when they lost to Elliott County 58-50. They knocked off Rowan County 69-66 in the throwback game down at the high school. And in that big loss to Russell to turn the new calendar. So that's where we stand. Russell 7-7 on the season. Lewis County at 8-5. This one should be a dandy. Happy to have everyone along with us here this evening for the call. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get our keys to the game, meet our starting lineups to get you ready for tip-off. Russell and Lewis District Showdown here in Vanceburg. We continue our coverage after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast tables, we get you set for Russell and Lewis County here in the 63rd District Showdown in Vanceburg. Taking a look at the visitors tonight, the Russell Red Devils 7-7 under head coach Derek Cooksey. Leading the way, Caleb Rimmer, the sophomore, 16 points, nearly 8 rebounds a game. He'll be the man in the middle for this team tonight. Other players in double figures, Ryder Burgess, the freshman, averaging just south of 13 a game. That's the only 2 in double figures, but they get some pretty equal scoring across the board. Gabe Pridemore has been solid as a sophomore, just under 9 a game. Caden Binge with just under 7. Gunnar Hignite at 4. And then rounding things out, Shea Burnham at 2.5. Tyler Cordial rolling off the bench with 5.8 a game, and he's also been huge on the glass at 6.7. This is a team that's averaging just under 29 rebounds per contest. For Lewis County, 8-5 under head coach Scott Tackett this season. And I talked with Coach Tackett. You got to fix the screen, my man. I did all this work to take the pictures, and my producer forgot to put the pictures where they're supposed to go. Jeez, oh, Pete. But talking with Scott Tackett this year, and one of the things he said was this team, they got older. And that year of experience that came from last year to this year, that was where it was big. And you could really see that playing out this season as well. Julian Puente, the junior, having a solid season, 17.8 points per contest for the junior. The other player, Drew Noble, the senior, one of the best post players, if not the best post player in the 16th region, just under 16 a game, averaging right at 8 rebounds per contest. Braden Jerky has been a really big piece to the puzzle down on the glass. This team averaging almost 32 rebounds a game. He's right at just at 7. And then Dalen Bivens, a junior who just kind of came out of nowhere, is what Scott told me, of just a guy that just gets at it and goes after it. And that's been really big for them. Looking at the way they score, when the basketball goes through Drew Noble, good things happen for this team. When they settle for outside shots and really bail teams out, that's when things kind of go south. They shoot it under 24% from downtown. That should tell you a lot of where the shots need to go. 44% is what they shoot it from the field. So we'll see how things work. Again, a 1 of 23 campaign when they played over at the Marv back at the first part of this month, and that certainly didn't work out too solid. So we'll see how things work here this evening when they get ready to square off here in around about 9 minutes. Some reason the clock has frozen, and I'm not really certain why, but we're stuck at 9 minutes as our officiating crew make their way out onto the court to go through their pregame routines with the captains of both teams. We'll step out for a break. We return. We will meet our referees, look at our starting lineups with the correct pictures in the spots, and we'll get you ready for tip-off as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back on Kool TV here at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as we get you set for tip-off. Let's quickly take a look at our officiating crew tonight. They're brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for expert eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Jeff Callahan, Roy Wright, and Gavin Ramsey, our crew assigned to this evening's game. We'll step out for the national anthem. When we return, we'll get our starting lineups and tip-off. Lewis and Russell after this on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as the color guard for the Lewis County Junior ROTC presents our nation's colors. Nation's colors being presented by the Lewis County Junior ROTC. Phenomenal job by that group. They always do a phenomenal job every single time we come up here. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Pure Point Auto, from tires, keys, engines, everything you need, located down in Greenup. Pure Point Auto can take care of business. By the Grayson Funeral Home and Sparks Funeral Home, Jason Greer, attorney at law, and by Ison's Cards and Collectibles. They're the place to be on February the 8th on Saturday from 1 to 3 to meet Cincinnati Bengals MVP quarterback Ken Anderson. They'll have 8x10s, mini and full-size helmets, Bengals footballs, jerseys, and much more available to purchase to be signed. That's Ken Anderson on Saturday, February the 8th from 1 to 3 at Ison's Cards and Collectibles. 444 Belfont Road in Old Russell. Keys of the game for both teams tonight. Don't bail the other team out by taking long-range jump shots when you can work inside. You've got two of the better players that play in the post with Caleb Rimmer, who can play above the rim, and then, of course, Drew Noble, who is just a beast inside of what he brings to the table. That's going to be my key to the game for both of these teams. Focus on what you do best and go through that. Getting after it on the glass is going to be the other thing. That's something Lewis County has done a really good job this year. And then more importantly, getting to the free throw line. Neither team really got to the free throw line much in that first meeting back about a week and a half ago. Russell shot 10 free throws. Lewis County shot 5. So let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Russell Red Devils. It'll look like this in the backcourt. Number 0, Gabe Pridemore. He's joined there by number 5, Ryder Burgess. In the front court, number 12, Caden Bench. Number 25, Shea Burnham. And in the middle, the big sophomore, number 22, Caleb Rimmer. Pridemore, Burgess, Binge, Rimmer, and Burnham. 5 for Derek Cooksey's Red Devils, decked out in the black jerseys with the maroon and gold striping on the side. Let's take a look at Scott Tackett's starting lineup tonight. It'll look like this. Julian Puente, the junior, up top with Braden Jerky. Down low, Dalen Bivens and Kyron Ferguson. In the middle, the big man, number 42, Drew Noble. Puente, Jerky, Ferguson, Noble, and Bivens. Starting 5 for Scott Tackett's Lions, decked out in the red, white, and blue this evening. My crew tonight, Jacob Hankins and Felicia Collier. Happy to have you along with us here this evening. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you to your mobile device. Listen, we are almost at 5,000 subscribers. We are less than 200 away, and we can't say thank you enough to all of our great followers who have supported our ventures here in starting our 3rd full season of TV coverage here in the local area. Join me tomorrow morning right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. I'll have Let's Talk Sports at 9, and then Coach Charles Baker and Bill Bradley will join me at 10 for the 16th Region Boys and Girls Basketball Show live from Papa John's Pizza in Grayson, as we will talk with Joe Bryan and a couple of players, as well as make our Super 6 picks tomorrow morning. Coach Hager-Leisling is out, so we got to hold the fort down. And I'm sure Coach is probably tuned in tonight, so he's watching, and I hope we can do it justice tomorrow morning. We're going to do some live look-ins this evening as well. We'll check in over at Raceland. They've got Menifee County in town. Raceland and Lewis County will convene on Wednesday night. That'll be the Rams' first district action, as they've had a bunch of cancellations, and they're going to have to play basically the back half of their slate is going to be mostly district games. Monday night, Lewis County will have Greenup County here. We'll be here with the call of that one, 7:10-ish or so. 7:30, we'll put it in the air. All right, it's going to be Rimmer and Bivens. Center court. Lewis County will go left to right as you view it courtside at the same as I do on your screen. Mr. Roy Wright will step in. Jeff Callahan and Gavin Ramsey are 3 officials assigned to this evening's ball game. Ball goes into the backcourt. Lewis County has possession. Here we go. Ferguson will take it out top. Inside pass, nice give, and a bunny miss there by Jerky. He was wide open and couldn't finish. Rimmer with the rebound. Russell quickly in transition. Lewis County to man-to-man. There's Benj out top. 1 time left to Burgess. They'll go to the short corner down to Burnham. He'll turn around for a 15-footer. It's good. Shea Burnham puts the first bucket of the night through. 2-0 Russell. Russell showing a little box and one, I believe, is what they're going with right here. Chasing Puente around. They're going to come out and attack the ball. Yeah, they're boxing one right here. Here's Ferguson inside, 1 up, inside to Noble. Noble off the left side with a strong move for the big man. We're even at 2. So they're going to put Gabe Pridemore chasing Puente around this evening. At least that's how they're going to start things off. Here's Benj, gets to the rack. He'll kick it out for a spot up 3. It's on the way. It's an air ball. Pridemore misses everything. It'll go out of bounds. To Lewis County it goes, as Noble will just let it go out of bounds. All even at 2, 6:53 to play here in the opening quarter. Dalen Bivens will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Now Russell's jumped into a 2-3. Ferguson starts out top. Here comes Puente kicking out to the left. He'll pull the trigger. 3 balls on the way. Front iron short. Skying for the rebound is Bivens, and he puts it back in. 4-2 Russell, or 4-2 Lewis County, excuse me. Foul out top, no whistle, we play through. Benj has to play through a lot of contact there from Jerky. There's Pridemore, hounded by Puente. Gives it away to Burgess. Approaching 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Benj starts to attack, gets in the lane. Russell will take it back out top and reset it. Now off to the corner, Pridemore. Pridemore goes dribble drive on the baseline. Out to Burgess. It was tipped away by Bivens, nearly into the Lewis County bench. Pridemore from this side. He'll try the three ball and gets it. 5-4, Russell regains the lead on the triple from Gabe Pridemore. Sophomore averaging nearly 9 a game. Puente from the wing. Gets a screen, nothing happening there. Ferguson comes inside. They give it off to Bivens on a dive through. Drew Noble finishes, though. Can't get it to go back through. In transition, Russell's shot won't go home. And then Ferguson will stop and pop and bury the triple. 7-5, Lewis County in front by a deuce. Here's Benj, cut off at the elbow. Brings it off to Burgess. He'll go to the key. He'll stop at the free throw line. Adjust to the left side and tickle the twine as it flies through for the freshman. Ryder Burgess, nearly 13 a game. We're even at 7 here, just inside of 5 to play in the first. It's been a dandy already. Noble out top. Here's Puente from the right elbow. Shot is up too stiff. Rimmer skies for the rebound. Rimmer stops, pops, threes for the lead, too stiff. And it hits the support cable on top, which puts the basketball out of bounds. Back to Lewis County it comes. Russell 3 of 6 from the field. Lewis 3 of 8. Lewis County out rebounding Russell 4-3 currently. We're even at 7, 4:20 to play in the first. There's Tyler Cordial jumping off the bench. He'll check in on our next dead ball. Here's a lob looking toward Bivens, but it was poorly thrown. The turnover gives it off to Russell in transition. Burgess stops out in the corner. Here's Benj, tries to feed it inside, and Russell can't make the connection as it's stolen away in the backcourt by Dalen Bivens. Puente glides to the basket, shot up no good. 3 white jerseys there. Puente gets his own rebound but can't finish. Strong rebound inside by Burnham. Burgess cut off on the baseline. Now Benj. Skip pass off to Pridemore. He wants another 3. It's on the way. He got it. Gabe Pridemore with 6. Both of those from downtown Tripletown. Russell with a 10-7 lead. 3:30 to play in the first. Puente brings it near side. Ferguson nearly threw it away. And that was off the knees of Derek Cooksey. Puente's going to come off. Braden McGlone will check in. Burnham checking out, and Tyler Cordial checking in for Russell. Chance to grab their largest lead of the ballgame on this trip down the floor. Here's Rimmer. Gets a screen out top by Cordial. Finds a seam to the basket. Shot won't go home. Cordial with an offensive rebound. Turns, puts it back up. Can't get it to go. Fights for his own rebound and keeps things alive. And then Burgess buries the triple. And it's a 6-point Russell lead. 13-7. 2:50 to play here in the first. McGlone. Step back from the corner. 3 balls up, no good. Ball knocked away. Russell has it out in transition. They'll give it off to Pridemore, and he'll finish off the right side for 2. And a timeout, Lewis County. (15-7), the lead is 8. And the first time out of the basketball game after this game was tied at 7. I'm gonna double check here. I believe this game was actually, this is a 10-0 run. It was 7-5 Lewis County. And Russell's got on a 10-0 run. And 2:30 to play here in the first. Russell flexing its muscle here on the road in Vanceburg. Ferguson on the inbound. He'll walk it across the midcourt stripe. Russell still on a 2-3. Started in a box and one, has gone to a 2-3 since, and it's worked very nicely. There's McGlone, left side, goes out to the corner. Noble working inside, Cordial marking him. Here's McGlone. Attacks the rim, floater up, won't stay home. Noble fights for the rebound and is fouled. We'll get it on Tyler Cordial, his first, team's first, and that'll put Drew Noble to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throws of the evening for either side. First one's on the way from Drew Noble is good. 67.9% free throw shooter. Puente returns. Braden Jerky takes a seat. Noble with his third point of the evening. Snaps that 10-0 run by Russell, who now lead at 15-8. One more for Noble. Got them both. The big man with 4. The lead is 6 for Russell. Benz will jog it gingerly into the front court. McGlone meets him on the right side. Works off a screen, finds a lane to the basket, drops it in underneath. Cordial fighting for position and kisses it off the window over top of Drew Noble. Tyler Cordial has jumped off the bench and has 2 points and 3 rebounds, and Braden McGlone gingerly after going down on that last play. He'll come off as Daniel Miller will check in. Miller, a sophomore, checking in for the senior. 17-9, a minute 45 to play quarter number 1. Puente out top. Long threes on the way from Puente is good. Julian Puente's first bucket of the night cuts the lead to 5, 17-12. 90 seconds to play here in quarter 1. Here's Benz, gets a screen, works off the right side. Kick out to Pridemore, 3 more on the way, yes! Gabe Pridemore has 11, 9 of those from downtown Tripletown. Russell 4 of 6 from long range. They lead it by 8 again. High post Bivens. Puente from the right side this time. 3's on the way, no. Rimmer with a strong rebound on the left side. Rimmer in transition, kicks it out to Burgess. Spot up 3 from the corner, no. Left that one short the entire way. Noble kicks it out ahead, as that was Daniel Miller. It was poked out of bounds by Russell. It'll stay with Lewis County on the baseline. 43 seconds to play in the first. Ferguson to trigger in. Feeds it inside to Noble. Noble too stiff on the window. And then a takeaway on the far side as Miller intercepts the pass. But a terrible pass as he tries to get it to Noble in transition and throws it behind him, and Ryder Burgess swipes it away. Here's Rimmer downhill with contact, and he takes a tough spill to the deck as he runs into Drew Noble. And Rimmer slow to come to his feet. You heard that thud when he hit the floor. That was after running into the big body of Drew Noble. So they're going to bring a sub on for him. It's going to be Corbin McGrath, as they're going to make certain that he did not make contact with his head when he hit the floor. So they'll say it was before the act of shooting, so no free throws awarded. Final seconds of the first quarter. Benj will take it on the right side, now off to Pridemore, who has the hot hand. He has 11 here in the frame. Here's Burgess, and they get a hook on Ryder Burgess for the offensive foul. He was hooked up with Daniel Miller. So the foul on Russell's Burgess, his first team second. They're going to get Burnham back in as he'll replace McGrath. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Lewis County down 8, but with the basketball as Puente will let it roll out all the way near the midcourt stripe before coming right side. Down to the corner, Ferguson. Spot up 3's on the way, no. Miller backside had it and loses it out of bounds. Back to Russell it goes. 2.5 seconds to play in quarter 1. Russell going to look at a full court press now. Here's Pridemore, half court heave. That was partially blocked. And that'll take us to the end of quarter number 1. Russell leads at 20-12. Quarter 2 when we return to Vanceburg after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, start of the second quarter, Russell leading Lewis County 20-12. Gabe Pridemore with 11 of those 20. Russell 4 of 8 from downtown. 8 of 15 from the field. Lewis County 4 of 16. Russell out rebounding Lewis County 12-7. Each team with 3 turnovers the first 8 minutes. The interesting note to say is Caleb Rimmer remains on the sideline after taking a big spill. And here's a solid finish on a dish out to Tyler Cordial. And Scott Tackett's going to burn a timeout. We're going to go ahead and stay right here because we're going to jump out and head down the industrial park, or not the industrial park, the AA highway. Let's head down to Raceland, and let's check in down there with what's going on with Menifee County. So a live look in down at the Palace. Raceland leading Menifee County 6-0. Rams in action tomorrow against Phelps. I'll have the call of that game at 3:30 right here on Kool TV. Rams will entertain Lewis County on Wednesday night as they start their district seeding games. They've got a girl-boy doubleheader against Greenup County on the 4th. As Menifee County picks up their first bucket of the ball game. Raceland's going to answer on the other side as big Charles Welch in there beating and banging around. Back here in Vanceburg, 22-12, a 10-point Russell lead, their largest of the night. Miller, Puente, Ferguson, Noble, and Bivens. 5 on the floor for Lewis County, who are down by 10 here at home. This is a Russell team that started off very slowly this season and then all of a sudden came alive, and they've won their first 4 to start the 25 calendar year. Defeated Menifee and West Carter to start the season, then lost to Lewis 58-50 in the EKC. We'll get that one on Ryder Burgess on the hold, his second, team's first. Here comes Braden McGlone and Braden Jerky back in. Drew Noble will get his first exit of the game, and Daniel Miller will step out. Ferguson brings it in. Near side it goes to Braden Jerky. McGlone left side, back to the right side on a tipped ball. Goes out to Puente. Bivens keeps it and starts to attack and is fouled on the attack. That's on Gabe Pridemore. That's his first, team second. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring and stats of this game. We'll check in on that game down in Raceland, keeping up with the Rams and the Menifee County Wildcats. Puente out of the far corner, launches the 3, doesn't go home. Ball tips off into the hands of Tyler Cordial. Lewis County 2 of 7 from downtown. Here's Burgess, glides to the rack off the left side and finishes for 2. 7 points for Ryder. It's a 12-point Russell lead, their largest of the ball game. Bivens left wing. Russell staying in that 2-3. It has been very effective thus far. They started boxing one and then went quickly to 2-3. Puente another three, too stiff. Rebound, it goes out to Caden Binge. Here comes Russell. Burgess gets the baseline, swings it back out to Binge. Binge probably got away with a walk right there in front of Gavin Ramsey. Scotty Tackett was claiming the same thing. Here's Cordial, out of control inside, and a travel. Fourth turnover of the basketball game for Russell. Here's Puente out by the volleyball line. McGlone near side. Bivens inside on a double team. Finds a release out to Puente. Now back to McGlone. Ferguson goes baseline. It's raked out of his hands. It'll go down the tunnel. It'll stay with Lewis County on the far sideline. Drop me a message there in the chat box this evening. Let me know where you're tuned in. I'll give you a shout out throughout the broadcast. Just inside of 6 minutes to play in the first half. It's been all Russell. After Lewis County led it 7-5, Russell rolled off 10 straight. Puente for three, no. Braden McGlone with an offensive rebound. Feeds it inside, and a nice finish there by Braden Jerky for his first points of the night. That trims the lead down to 10. Now Puente's going to pick it up in backcourt with Binge. Binge finds a lane down the right side. Had one partially blocked. Cordial with another rebound inside. He is quadruple teamed and loses the basketball. Skip past far corner. Bivens. Back out top, Ferguson. Thought about pulling the trigger. He'll let it go. Jerky on the crossover. Lost the basketball, though, as he tried to cross it over and took it off his foot. Noble checking in on the next dead ball. Here's Binge. Out to Burgess. Three balls on the way. No, too stiff. Backside rebound by Burnham. Turnaround jumper, no good. Puente with a rebound in transition. He'll slow things down as he doesn't have the numbers. McGlone. And he walked right in front of the official. Here comes Noble back in as Braden Jerky will take a seat. 24-14. Russell leads it with the basketball. 50% from the field are the Red Devils. On the other side, Lewis County 25%, including 2 of 9 from long range. Russell working with it out top. Burgess, a long three, yes. That one with a toe on the AA highway. Burgess with his 10th of the ball game. A 13-point lead, the largest of the night. Here's Puente from the wing to answer, can't get it to go. Rebound comes near side, it's out of bounds, it's back to Russell. Lewis County now 2 of 10. There's that long-range jumper on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Burgess and Pridemore with 21 of the 27 thus far scored by Russell. Binge loses his dribble out top, brings it off to Burgess. Derek Cooksey calling out the plays. Here's Cordial on the baseline. Pridemore kicks it back out to Cordial. 10-footer on the baseline, won't go home. Puente has the rebound inside. And then a turnover on the backside. Burgess wants another one. It's on the way. No, in and out. Cordial with another offensive rebound. Pridemore in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound Ferguson. Burgess slows things down after the turnover from Lewis. Inside of 3 to play. Wide open inside was Cordial. They'll go back to Binge. He'll toe the line and pull the trigger. 3 won't go. Ball tipped to the far side. Nice save up ahead by Bivens, but then Lewis County just throws it away, and then we get a whistle as we go the other way with a travel. Corbin McGrath, Gunnar Hignite checking in. Benj and Cordial will take a seat. Jerky returning for Bivens. Also on the floor now is Ryder Owens for Ferguson. There's Puente. Goes baseline, throws it away. 9th turnover of the basketball game. They were both at 3 after the first quarter. Burgess all alone. 3 balls on the way. Yes. 13th point for Ryder Burgess. It's a 16-point lead. Here's Noble. Gives it off to Puente. Near side to McGlone. 3's off the mark. And that one's out of bounds. Daniel Miller coming on as McGlone will take a seat. Russell 6 of 11 from downtown. Lewis County 2 of 11. Russell out rebounding Lewis 17 to 12, and the turnover battle's almost doubled up. 9 for Lewis, 5 for Russell. Here's Pridemore on the baseline. 12-footer won't go. And a foul underneath. Look at that one on Burnham. His first, team's third. Here's Bivens in for Puente. Russell stays in at 2-3. Bivens working with it out top. Three ball by Ryder Owens. Got it. The freshman drops home the triple. 60 seconds of play in the first half. And Hignite traveled, sure did. Couldn't get that foot stopped in time to get the play down. Benj returns as Ryder Burgess will take a seat. Taylor White checking in for Russell. 30-17, 52 seconds of play in the first half. Lewis County led 7-5. It's been Russell since. They want another one from the far corner. That one's way too stiff, though. Pridemore for 3, got it. 14 points for Pridemore, 33-17. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Noble working with it inside, working on Taylor White. Spins from the right to the left, and a strong take there for the big man, 6th. 5 seconds ago, Benj stops. 3's on the way. It's good if it'll go. It will not. And that's the end of the first half of play. Russell leads it 33-19. Halftime show when we return to Vanceburg after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Halftime here in Vanceburg as Russell leads at 33-19. It was a 7-5 Lewis County lead back in the first quarter. Russell rolled off 10 straight. They've had it out to as many as 16 at 33-17. Gabe Pridemore leading all scores with 14. Ryder Burgess with 13. But it has been a one-sided affair favoring the visitors on the scoreboard in the Russell Red Devils. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers and get you ready for second half action. Red Devils in the locker room with a 14-point lead. We continue our coverage after this on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
33-19 at the half. Let's take a look at our first half numbers. For Russell, 44.8% from the field. That's 13 of 29. They are 46.7% from beyond the arc, 7 of 15. They have not shot a free throw in this basketball game. We've only had 2 free throws shot the entire first half. 18 rebounds, 6 turnovers. They've got 5 offensive rebounds in the opening half of play. For Russell, or excuse me, for Lewis County, 7 of 25, 28%. 2 of from the arc, 3 of 13, 23.1%. 2 of 2, both of those from Noble from the free throw line. rebounding 14-18, favoring Russell, 9 turnovers. It was 3-3 in the turnover battle after 1 quarter of play, and Lewis County coughed it up 6 times in the second quarter. We'll take our final break. We come back, we'll look at our individual numbers and get you ready for the second half of play. 33-19, Russell leads it. Back after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that chocolate chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. 33-19, Russell leads it at the half. Let's quickly jump over for a live look, and let's head down the way to Raceland. Rams have extended the lead now, 23-12, late first quarter, as they've got Menifee County in town tonight. Rams will be back in action again tomorrow against Phelps. That was a heck of a battle last weekend when they went down there and won that one in overtime, 70-69. We'll have the call that one at 3:30 tomorrow. We'll be on the air around 3:15. Let's take a look at our first half leaders. We'll start first with Russell. Gabe Pridemore, 14 points, 5 of 9 from the field. He was 3 of 6 for 50% from downtown Tripletown. He and Ryder Burgess in double figures. Burgess, 13 points. Actually, Pridemore was 4 of 6. That's my mistake. I looked at the wrong number. So 4 of 6 for 66.7%. Burgess was 50%. For Lewis County, Drew Noble, 6 points, 3 rebounds, has hit the only 2 free throws in the first half of play. Lewis County will start, looks like the starting 5. Russell will have Pridemore, Burnham, Binge, Burgess, and Cordial. Again, Caleb Rimmer took a tough spill back in the first quarter when he made heavy contact with Drew Noble underneath and did not. He went to the sideline as being attended to and has not returned since. So certainly hope everything's good to go with that young man. Stay tuned with us after the game tonight. We'll check scoring and stats from this one. We'll also talk with both head coaches. Lewis County basketball to start the second half of play. They'll go right to left as we view it. Off we go. Lions got a lot of work to do here. Here's a lob, and second time that Lewis County has tried to throw the lob, and it has been defended well both times. One time it was a bad throw. That time it was just tipped out of bounds. So Lewis County basketball underneath their own bucket. Ferguson to trigger in. Comes inside, and Cordial turns that one away. Dalen Bivens tried to go up in front of Cordial, and he said, not in my house, as he blocks it, picks up his 8th rebound. Too stiff off the window by Binge. Rebound Braden McGlone. McGlone to the other way, and a blocking foul underneath. That's going to be on Burnham. His second, team's first. So Braden McGlone to the free throw line to shoot 2. Misses the first. 57.1% free throw shooter is the senior. Averaging just under 4 points a game. Second one comes out as well. Under the hands of Tyler Cordial with his 9th rebound of the night. 30 seconds gone, still the same score we had at the break. There's Pridemore, had the hot hand. He and Burgess really got going there in the later part of the second quarter. Pridemore hooks off of Ferguson, spins on the baseline, and finishes for 2 more. You saw Ferguson there fighting off when he curled, he had him hooked up on the shoulder. The whistles have not been much tonight. They've played through a lot of contact. And a late whistle comes there as Noble gets fouled underneath. That's on Burnham, his 3rd. And quickly, Gunnar Hignite will jump off the bench to get him. So Noble to the free throw line for 2 more. Had the only 2 free throws of the first half of the game. Hit both of those back in his first trip. Eisen fires and connects. This evening's game brought to you apart by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, by Pure Point Auto, by the Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer Attorney at Law, Sparks Funeral Home, and Eisen's Cards and Collectibles. As they'll have Cincinnati Bengals MVP quarterback Ken Anderson in town on the 8th from 1 to 3 signing autographs. And Russell's going to throw this one away on the baseline. Located there on Belfont Road in Old Russell, 444 Belfont Road. On February the 8th, 1 to 3, Eisen's Cards and Collectibles come and meet Ken Anderson. Here's Bivens. Takes it back out to Ferguson. Point will center it up. Now just a bit left of point. 2-3 zone again by Russell, staying in it. Bivens inside. Comes to the left, kicks it out to Ferguson. He wants a 3. It's too stiff. Right in the hands of Drew Noble, though. He'll pump, draw contact. It won't stay home, but he'll go to the line for 2 more. That's on Cordial, his 2nd, team's 3rd. And Noble looking for a couple more. First one's on the way is Pure. Big man makes it look smooth. He shoots the free throw so well. And that young man, since watching him as a freshman coming all the way through to where he is right now, has made so much progress. One heck of a player. Too much on that one. Fighting forward inside is Cordial, his 10th rebound of the night. 10 rebounds off the bench. That'll get things done on most nights. Here's Pridemore out top. Hignite hounded on the far side there by Puente. Now Burgess. Freshman and sophomore with Burgess and Pridemore out top as Pridemore loses the handle on the basketball, but then Puente with a reach-in foul. He picks up his first, team's first of the half. Lead has been as many as 16. It sits currently at 13 with 6 minutes to play in the 3rd. Pridemore downhill, and he got poked in the eye on the way to the basket. That was on Bivens. Team's second, his first, my mistake. Had a great evening visit over at Artie's Pizza, as always. Making the trip up is always a stop there at Artie's to pick up some wonderful breadsticks and pizza in the wood-fired oven. If you've never made a trip to Artie's, you need to put it on your list of things that has to happen. Hometown hospitality and phenomenal food. And there's a 5-second call on Binge, as he can't give it up as Ferguson was hounding him there. Eighth turnover of the basketball game for Russell. They've got 3 here in the third. Ferguson, long 3, air ball. Pridemore with a rebound. And then a foul in backcourt. They'll get that one on Drew Noble. That's his second, team's third. Cordial at top. Noble all over him. Pridemore will take it and bring the pitch off to Burgess, and that's a foul. We're going the other way. That's on Cordial on the moving screen. His third, team's fourth. And here's Caleb Rimmer coming back into the ballgame. As Cordial will take a seat, but 4 points and 10 rebounds for Tyler Cordial in his absence. Tim Nelson, it is a must-have. You are right, my friend. Every trip we make to Vanceburg, we stop at Artie's. The breadsticks, just start yourself off as soon as you come in. Start with breadsticks and then go from there. Puente downhill. And a foul inside as he runs into his own man, and he'll go to the line for 2. And they're going to get that one on Caleb Rimmer. So the team's fifth, so bonus the rest of the way. 4:47 here in the third. And Julian Puente to shoot a pair of free throws. Puente is 67.5% free throw shooter. First one is up is good for the junior. His 4th point of the night. Again, if you're Lewis County, if you can get this within 6 or 7 going into the 4th, you feel pretty confident of your chances after trailing by as many as 16. Second one rattles in, trims the lead down to 11. Now Lewis will try to pick it up in backcourt, and Puente riding Binge all the way down the far sideline and finally gets whistled for the foul. That's his second, team's 4th. So we're bonus the rest of the third. Here's Connor Jerky coming in for Puente. And just much like it was at Russell when they went 1 of 23 from long range, here this evening 3 of 15 are the Lions from long distance. Binge slams on the brakes, nearly lost his footing, gets it away to Burgess. Shot won't go home. Drew Noble with a rebound. His 5th of the evening. And then McGlone gets tripped up in front of the Lions bench and takes a face plant. That's on Binge, his first. And McGlone to shoot 2. .422 to play here in quarter number 3. 57% free throw shooter is McGlone. First one up, no good. Pridemore and Burgess, the only 2 players in double figures. Scoring-wise, that is. Tyler Cordial, 10 rebounds off the bench. McGlone gets 1 of 2, cuts the lead to 10. Here's Binge. Lobs it ahead off to Pridemore. Here's Pridemore. Wants 3 more off the mark. No good. Bivens with a rebound. Chance to get it in single digits for the Lions on this trip. Ferguson out top. Off balance shot won't go home. Noble with the rebound and the stick back, and it's down to 8. 6th rebound for Noble. He's in double figures with 11. Here's Burgess from the corner with an answer. Got it! Ryder Burgess buries the triple, pushes the lead back to 11 and a 30-second timeout for Russell. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for Lewis County. Lions will be on the road tomorrow. They play at Fleming against Scott. Here Monday night against Greenup County. They go to the Palace on Wednesday against Raceland. February 1st, they'll make the trip down to Lawrence County. Then a pair of 3 games at home, West Carter, Raceland, and Boyd County in the 4th, 7th, and 8th. They close things out on the road at East Carter on the 11th, the 13th of February at Greenup County, and the 14th against Menifee County. And then they have 3 games after that, Morgan County on the 18th, Fleming County on the 20th, those both at home, and they'll finish things out on the 21st at Bath County. 3:44 to play in the third, an 11-point lead, and Ryder Burgess with his 16th of the evening. Russell tonight, 8 of 17. When these two teams hooked up back on the third, they were 10 of 18. So very similar night from long range. Just under 50% are the Red Devils. Lewis County, 8 of 30. They need some scoring and some stops. Here's McGlone, feeds it inside Bivens, off the left window, good. 2 for Dalen Bivens, his 4th point of the night. Gets the lead to 9. Puente back in the contest as he replaces Connor Jerky. Here's Burgess, pumps, resets, pulls the trigger, 3's off the mark, no good. Rebound on the far side. On a strong box out underneath by Braden McGlone. Here's Noble, but Rimmer steps in and takes it away. Rimmer in transition, goes to the left side with a step through. Caleb Rimmer's first points of the night, but they come in a big moment as we go inside of 3 to go, and it's an 11-point lead here in the third. McGlone from the right wing, 3's on the way, yes. They call him Bob. You're not hearing things from the overhead speaker. 40-32. Here's Rimmer. Spins on Noble. 16-foot step back, no good. Puente with a rebound. Chance for Lewis County to cut in this lead. Here's Ferguson. Throws a dart inside to Noble off the window. What a find. Noble with 13. The dime from Ferguson. It's down to 6. Was playing a little soft zone in the backcourt. Now trying to pick it up in front court, but Pridemore gets all alone and buries another one. Gabe Pridemore with 19 tonight. He is 5 of 8 from long distance, and a big answer as we go inside of 2 minutes here in the third. Noble gets free from 6. The teardrop is pure. 15 for Drew. Timeout. Scott Tackett. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take a look at Russell's upcoming schedule. Maybe. My producer's over here is teasing me. There we go. They've got Fleming County up next on the road. The 31st, they bring in Raceland. They go to Paintsville and Fairview on the 1st and the 4th. Greenup County at home on the 7th. They go to Cold Grove on the 8th at Boyd County on the 10th. They'll go to Raceland on the 14th. At home with East Carter on the 18th, and they'll close things out for the regular season on the road at Rowan County. Quick peek in at the district standings. As Russell sits currently at the top, record of 7-7. They're 2-0 in 62nd district play. Lewis County actually, and that's my mistake on this. Lewis County's only 1-1. So Russell actually does have a full one-game lead on that. I just made this one today. That one was on my bad. I forgot about that EKC matchup they played back in the regular season, which that does not count. Greenup County is 0-2. They've lost to Russell and Lewis, and Raceland has yet to play a district tilt game just because of the crazy weather and the All-A Classic that got there and did not get a chance to get any games in. So they'll play their first one on Wednesday over at the Palace against Lewis County. All right, back underway we go. 43-36. The lead was out to 16 at one point. It's down to 7. Lions need a stop here and a score in a big way, and they've got themselves right back in this ball game. Here's Rimmer. Hemmed up near side, poked out of bounds by Kyron Ferguson. You talk about a young man that has been a big addition to the team. Phenomenal baseball player. And has really turned his game up this year on the basketball court. Strong, physical kid. And he's going to get too strong on that one as he bumps Benj off of his mark and picks up his first, team's 5th, and Caden Benj will go to the line and shoot 2. 1:12 to play in quarter number 3. Benj is 75% free throw shooter. First one is up is pure. Want to say a big thank you to Derek Cooksey for getting me the photographs that we could use for our graphics and stuff. Contacted Coach back before Christmas, and I said, hey, Coach, I need some pictures for the kids and for graphics and so forth. He said, yeah, no problem, I got you. They sent them over to us, put them together, and, again, they look phenomenal. Greatly appreciate those. Derek and I, we've been good friends for quite some time, all the way back in his days at Fairview, so think a lot of him and really like what he does around high school athletics. There's Puente, feeds it inside Noble. Noble with a jump stop and a soft touch off the left side. 17 for Drew. The lead is down to 5 inside of a minute to play in the third. Benj trying to push up the far sideline. Ferguson trying to stay on the hip is going to pick up his 2nd. And Caden Benj will go back to the line and shoot 2 more. Those free throws, by the way, from Caden Benj on that last time was the first free throws Russell shot all night. Lewis County has shot 12. First one in and out, no good. Daniel Miller returning. And Ferguson is going to step off. One more for the freshman. Got that one to go home. So much like the last stop, 1 of 2. 45-38 leads 7. 40 seconds ago as Puente brings it across the midcourt stripe here at the middle school. There's Bivens. Teardrop in the lane is nicely put through. Dalen Bivens with his 6th. Lead down to 5. Lewis County trying to pick it up in backcourt. Here's Rimmer. Cross-court pass stolen away by Bivens. Bivens to the right side, slams on the brakes, counted and 1, and a chance at a 3-point play. The lead is 3 as Dalen Bivens with a takeaway at midcourt on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Foul is on Gabe Pridemore, his 2nd. And Bivens had a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. This was a 16-point lead in the early part of this quarter. Free throw on the way, got it. And the lead is down to 2. .7 to play in the third. Rimmer brings it in near side. Lewis trying to force the turnover in the backcourt. Burnham stops, throws it back out top. That's an over and back. Rimmer had not established himself across the midcourt stripe. So he jumped from the midcourt stripe on the other side, across touching the basketball, had not established himself in the front court. Therefore, that is a turnover. That is the reason for that, the 11th of the basketball game. So Ryder Owens comes on. Lewis County with a chance to tie or take the lead with 10 seconds to play in the third. Here's Puente. Looks it off to the corner and throws it away as it was swatted away by Benj off the chest of Jeff Callahan, our official on the far sideline. So 4.5 to play in the third. Lewis County inbound on the far sideline. Bringing it into Bivens. 17-footer. Won't go. Will it? Yes, it will. We're even at 45 in Vanceburg. As we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, they were down 16. 8 minutes to go in a district showdown in Vanceburg. When we return after this on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, we're even at 45 here in this district showdown in Vanceburg. Russell led it by 16 in the third quarter, and Lewis County answers, and Dalen Bivens with a runner before the horn ties things up at 45 apiece. 8 minutes to play in this one. It's been a dandy. Here we go. Russell with a basketball to start the final 8. Benj curls off to the right, goes right at Drew Noble, and Noble sends it away. They'll get the foul on Noble, though. He delivered a punishing blow to Benj, and Benj will go to the line and shoot 2. He's the only Wrestle Red Devil that has shot free throws tonight. He's 2 of 4. First one is on the way, in and out, and stays down this time. Had missed his first, hit his second on both attempts. This one on the front end now. One more for the freshman. Got that one to stay in as well. 4 points for Caden Benj. Now Russell's going to pick up in backcourt a little bit. Puente across the midcourt stripe. Ferguson all alone, back to Puente, all alone, top of the key. 3 balls on the way, front iron short. Tipped out of bounds. Which way is it going to stay? It'll stay with Lewis County. (47-45), Russell by 2. Here's Puente out of the corner. Ferguson feeds it inside to Noble. He wasn't ready for it, but a foul from behind. That's on Tyler Cordial. That's his 4th. So Noble to trigger in. Bivens wanted to go inside to Noble, playing help side defense on him from there. Here's Puente, stops in the lane, throws it inside to Noble. What a dime, and we're even at 47. Noble's 19th of the ball game. Lewis County picking it up in backcourt. Here's Rimmer. Bench comes near side. Hemmed up on the baseline by Ferguson. A lot of contact there with Ferguson and Benj. Now they're trading blows. Ferguson takes one to the nose. Benj's shot won't go up and will stop play after Bivens corrals it back in. And here's the dime from Puente to Noble on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Ferguson says he's good to go. So after trailing by as many as 16, Lewis County with a basketball and a chance to take the lead on this trip with any points. Little 1-2-2 zone press. Lions beat it. Cordial's marking Noble inside with Rimmer on the opposite side of him. Bivens out top. Benj applies a little pressure and then backs away. Puente for the lead. Three's on the way. In and out. No. Noble with the rebound. The stick back in. Good. 21 points for Drew Noble. Lewis has a 2-point advantage. Here comes Burnham back in for Russell. As Tyler Cordial, I believe, is going to take a seat. No. Hang on, they got too many players on the floor. They're going to bring Caleb Rimmer off. Lewis County's first lead since leading 7-5 back in quarter number 1. Here's Ferguson and Binge really going at each other. Binge fights through, can't get it to go as Ferguson takes it away from him. Puente rolls off to the left. Bivens, short corner inside to Noble. He pumps, puts it off the window for 2 more. 23 points for Drew Noble, a 4-point lead, Lewis's largest of the night. I said in pregame, the key for Lewis in this game is it has to go through Drew Noble. And the big man is playing huge in this one. Trying to even things up in the district. At 2-1 with Russell, which would be a split after getting blown out at DeMarv on January the 3rd. Here's Burgess. And a foul right in front of the Russell bench. That's on Puente, his 3rd, team 2nd. Tyler Hignite checking in as Cordial will step off. Cordial playing with 4 personal fouls, so being very smart about his play. Burnham returning as Binge will step out. Caleb Rimmer back in the ball game as well. Hignite hounded by Bivens, who's got him by a good head and shoulders. Hignite, runner in the lane off the window is good. Gunnar Hignite, the sophomore, drops in his first bucket of the night, trims the lead to 2. Halfway home here in the 4th. Skip pass to Ferguson, nearly lost it. They go inside to Bivens for 2 more. Dalen Bivens with 13 tonight. 4-point lead back for the Lions. 53-49. Here's Pridemore, drops it inside. Burnham, no good. Bivens takes the rebound away. And in transition, Jerky, a runner won't fall. They'll say no shot, it'll be on the floor before the shot attempt. That's on Burnham, his 4th, team 2nd. Here comes McGlone back on for Lewis County. And Bivens will take a seat. So Puente to trigger in, 3:36 to go in the ball game. And a 4-point lead for Lewis. Ferguson out of the corner. They feed it inside. Jerky to the left side, lifted short. Burnham may have blocked it a little bit. Ryder Burgess on the right wing, working on McGlone. Now Rimmer, Ferguson hounding him. He'll go baseline and draws contact. That's Ferguson's 3rd. And that'll send Caleb Rimmer to the line to shoot 2. Rimmer on the evening, 2 points and 4 rebounds. First one rattles home. Averaging over 16 a game, 7 rebounds a game, 50% free throw shooter. Second free throw's on the way is Pure. He's got them both. Here's Cordial back in the ball game as Burnham will take a seat. 53-51. 2-point lead for the Lions. Man, this has been a heck of a basketball game. 33-19, Russell led it at the half. Pushed it out to a 10-point lead back in the first quarter after using a 10-0 run. Here's McGlone. 3 from the corner, or from the left side, no good. And it tips out of bounds. Back to Russell it goes. Chance for Russell to even things up or regain the lead with a triple on this trip. Here's Hignite. Starts to attack, cut off there by Jerky in front of his bench, and then a timeout by Derek Cooksey. We got a timeout. Let's jump down to Raceland, do a live look in on the Rams and Menifee County. 44-32. That game just starting in the fourth quarter. Rams took a tough loss to Chesapeake earlier in the week. Trying to bounce back with a win here this evening, and then they've got Phelps at 3:30 tomorrow. Their first district action comes up next Wednesday when they bring in Lewis County. Lewis County's next district game is they'll have a game tomorrow. They'll play against Scott, and then they'll play Greenup County on Monday. We'll have the call of that one right here on Kool TV beginning at 7:15-ish or so, 7:10, 7:15, right here on Kool TV. Get your first time with us on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you to your mobile device. East Carter leading West Carter 39-23. That game in the second half of play over in Grayson tonight. (53-51). Lewis in front of this one. McGlone checks out in that last timeout. Here's Pridemore to the rack, and Drew Noble turns it away to the bench. What a block for the big man. Take a look at this on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. So Russell will trigger in on the sideline next to their bench. Here's Pridemore. Working off to Burgess on the left side. Puente all over him. Burgess gets free, slips it inside. Cordial has that one blocked away. A lot of contact inside, no whistle. Puente with a rebound and a 2-point lead for Lewis as we approach 2 minutes to play in the ball game. And Scott Tackett wants a timeout to settle things down. Full timeout will step out as well. 2:08 to play in the fourth. 53-51. We're back to Vanceburg after this on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
53-51, and Lewis in front of Russell's. We welcome you back to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight with 2:08 to play in the ball game. I want to give a big hello to my good buddy Dave Anderson tonight. He's tuned in watching from home. Wish you the best, my man. All right, Lewis basketball out of the timeout. Ferguson to bring it in to Puente in the backcourt. Puente across the midcourt stripe, brings it off to Bivens. Bivens had a big second half of play. Noble leading all scores over 23. Lewis County playing keep away right now. Here's a feed inside. Rimmer takes it away, but a whistle and a foul. That looked clean from my angle, but Jeff Callahan says, I don't think so. Caleb Rimmer picks up the foul, his second, team's third. I didn't know Derek Cooksey can move that fast. Caleb Rimmer read that one perfectly, and it looked like he got it clean. The official said no. They slip it inside, and Rimmer takes that one away. Nicely played there by Rimmer on a big turnover with inside of 2 to go in the ball game. Russell down 2. Here's Pridemore. Steps through, drops it off to Cordial. He's tackled underneath. He can't finish, but he'll shoot 2. Believe that's on Ferguson. If so, it's his 4th. Nope, they'll get that one on Jerky, his first, team's 4th. So Tyler Cordial will go to the line with 1:33 to play and 2 free throw attempts. First one is up, is good. One more for the junior. Second one fires up, no. So a 1-point Lewis lead, 90 seconds to play. Puente, Pridemore chasing him. Now Lewis is going to try to milk out as much clock as it possibly can. This is a good old play from the playbook of just about any coach that knows how to milk out the clock. Burgess hounding Bivens in the backcourt. Puente will come and get it. He'll work on Pridemore, get it across the midcourt stripe, but loses dribble inside of a minute to go. Russell running 2 at the ball. They get it free. Ferguson now to Noble. Noble gets tied up, feeds it inside. There's Jerky. Back out to Puente. Thought about pulling the trigger. He stays down, though. And there's the foul coming from Binge. His second, team's 4th. So bonus the rest of the way for both teams. 31.6 to go. Here comes Burnham back in the ball game for Tyler Cordial. And Bivens gets mugged in the lane after getting tangled up. That's going to be on Burnham. His night's done. That's his 5th. So Cordial will return. So Burnham exits the ball game with 2 points and 4 rebounds. And we're going to get Dalen Bivens to the free throw line for 2. Bivens, a 57% free throw shooter on the season. And the junior with a chance to make this a full 1-possession game if he connects on both and gets the friendly roll. He's gotten a couple of nice rolls tonight, none bigger than the one that ended the third to even the ball game at 45. This one to make it a 1-possession game. Nothing but Twine. 15 points for Dalen. 55-52 inside of 30 to go. Russell needs a 3 to force overtime. Puente gets body checked by Binge. And Derek Cooksey will burn a timeout as Burgess was getting tangled up over on the wrong side of the court next to the Lewis County student section. Full timeout. We'll go ahead and stay right here. 13 seconds to go in the ball game. Man, what a ball game this has been. If you wonder what the 63rd District Tournament is going to be like when we play it at the end of February down in Raceland, it's going to be this right here. It is going to be a war for 3 games to determine which team represents the 63rd when they go to Morehead State in the regional tournament. The old saying that all the coaches always say, 63rd is going to 63rd. And I guarantee you we'll hear one of those 2 coaches utter those words tonight in postgame. Either Scott Tackett or Derek Cooksey, and both of them would surprise me if both of them said it. It's a key phrase for anybody that's been around the 63rd each and every night. Good look there at Scott Tackett. Took over for Joe Hampton, who is now on the bench working as an assistant with the team. You see Joe there walking away. Joe's a legend here in Vanceburg. Scott Tackett was his assistant. And now Coach Hampton has returned with a seat on the bench. Arrow favoring Lewis County in the event of a tie-up. 13 seconds to go. Both teams are in the bonus. And Derek Cooksey's going to have to burn the timeout to get it in. So they get the timeout granted before the turnover on the 5-second violation. So it'll stay as a full timeout. So Russell now with one timeout remaining. Down 3. It was 7-5 Lewis County back in the first quarter. Russell went on a 10-0 run. They led it by 8 after 1, 20-12. They took a 33-19 lead to the halftime, and then Lewis County down 16 to start the third. Outscored Lewis 26-12, and even the game at 45 on a Dalen Bivens runner before the horn to end the third and final stanza. And we currently stand right now with Lewis County in front, 55-52. Stay tuned with us after the game for post-game coverage. We'll check all the scoring and stats of this one. We'll talk with both head coaches. Been a heck of a battle here this evening. You better believe we'll talk about this one tomorrow morning on the Boys and Girls 16th Region Basketball Show. It's at 10 o'clock on the Kool Sports Network. Coach Charles Baker, Bill Bradley, and myself will be live from Papa John's Pizza out in Grayson. All right, here we go. Russell basketball, far sideline, trying to get this one in. They get it off to Rimmer. Rimmer, step back threes on the way off the side of the backboard, no good. Ferguson has the rebound. Russell's going to have to quickly foul, and they do. So Cordial's going to foul out of this basketball game, becoming the second player to exit for Russell. So they're going to bring in Corbin McGrath for Cordial. He finishes with 5 points and 10 rebounds. All 10 of those rebounds came in the first half. So Julian Puente at the line for 2 with 5.8 seconds to go. This one to put a nail in the coffin, he missed it. Lewis County 11 of 16 from the charity stripe tonight. One more on the way, missed them both. They'll feed it ahead, over top of the fingertips of Burgess and out of bounds. And the 12th turnover of the night for Russell may have just doomed them. Lewis County will burn a timeout. They've got plenty to use. So 30-second timeout for Scott Tackett, asking exactly where that basketball is going to be placed, and it's going to be right on the near side baseline. And this is one Russell's going to take to the house of, this one got away from him. But just a gritty performance by Lewis County, who could have put this one in the back burner and said, okay, we're done. That was at the half. There might need to be a few layers of paint replaced in the locker room at halftime by Scott Tackett's crew. I would say he did some redecorating with the walls to get his team energized. So again, the possession arrow favors Lewis in the event of a tie-up. They have plenty of time remaining. They get this one away to Puente. They'll get the whistle with 0.1 second remaining. Benj picks up his third. Puente will shoot free throws. There's 0.1 seconds remaining. That's your ball game. There is only enough time for a tip. They're wanting an intentional foul. That's what you see the X's being held up for. And they are going to give it an intentional foul. So they'll get an intentional foul on Caden Benj. And Puente seals the deal. His 6th point of the night. And number 7 falls through. 57-52. And it should be Lewis County basketball. They'll trigger this one in and call it a victory. And that's it. What a comeback as Drew Noble spikes it center court. And Lewis County wins this one 57-52 here at home. Postgame when we return after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. What a ball game we had here. Lewis County wins it 57-52 over Russell, and come from behind fashion to even things up with the Red Devils in 63rd District action. Here's how it went down. It was back and forth for the first couple of buckets in the first quarter. Lewis County had a 7-5 lead, but then Russell ran off 10 straight. They pushed the lead out to 10. They led it by 8 after one quarter of play, 20-12. Lewis County really looked sluggish at best in the second quarter as Russell pushed ahead and pushed the lead out to 14 at 33-19 after one half of play. They open up quarter number 3, and it looked like it was going to be a runaway effort. They get the game out to as many as 16, and that's when Lewis County came alive. And they outscore Russell 26-12 in the third stanza. And a Dalen Bivens runner just before the horn to end the third evens things at 45 with the final 8 to go. And the Lewis County Lions, riding the back of Drew Noble, outscores Russell 12-7, and they win it by final score of 57-52. We'll step out for a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our numbers, talk with the head coaches, and wrap things up here tonight in Vanceburg. A good one here on the road for the Russell Red Devils, but they come up short to the Lewis County Lions. We continue our coverage and postgame show after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty, topping, pepperoncini, popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicken, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 57-52. Your final at the end of this one. Now joining me, head coach for the Lewis County Lions, Scott Tackett. Coach, I said, how many coats of paint you need for the locker room? Let's just put it this way: a firm halftime talk.
Yeah, it was stern. Let's use that word. I just thought we were passive. I thought we were passive, and Russell was the aggressor, and they came out and punched us in the face, and I didn't like our response, and I fully think that, changing, starting in the press second half got us moving. It made them very passive. They became very protective of the ball. Instead of trying to score, they were just trying not to turn it over, and we just got rolling, and that's what happens when you get momentum.
They started off boxing one, then they went to 2-3, and they just sat back into 2-3 and gave you guys the opportunity to shoot the three, and you just kept jacking three after three after three, and none was going home. But it was much like what happened in the first half when you guys went up there. They were hitting their long-range shots. You guys go down 14 at the half. It was out to 16 there in the third quarter when you guys made that run.
Yeah, hats off to Gabe Pridemore. I went back through his stats, and he turns into Steph Curry when he plays us. He was shooting 20% from three when we played him up there the first time, and he goes 4 for 4 or 5 for 5, and he hit 4 or 5 tonight. And credit to that kid. All you can do is play the numbers, but he's a good player. But I thought we did a very good job of making some adjustments. I can't credit Joe Hampton, Sammy Holder, and Joseph Blankenship so much for all the input and the preparation that they did for this game. We were actually hoping they stayed in the box and won. If you notice, we got a layup.
It went away very quick.
We missed the layup, but we got a layup, and I think he recognized, okay, probably they've got some stuff in against this, and we haven't shot the ball very well in our losses from three, and I don't know what we ended up tonight from three.
4 of 18.
See, we're better than that. I firmly believe we're better than that. But the thing is that we got to do it out here in a game. Coming into tonight in our 5 losses, 4 of our 5 losses, not counting Boyd. We shot it pretty decent against Boyd, but we were 10 of 72. 10 of 72 in our 4 losses, 4 of our 5 losses. If that gets better, we're going to be a load because Drew ended up with 23 and 13 or 12 or whatever it was tonight, and the light bulb was on with Dalen Bivens.
Yeah.
We were without him up there. We were without Braden McGlone, and Connor Jericho got to play a few minutes, and he had to come out, and we got their attention at halftime, and I like to think that the second half Lions are more of who we really are.
One of the things I said in pregame, I said my key to the game tonight, the basketball has to go through Drew Noble. Mm-hmm. It went through Drew in the second half, and things started happening.
Well, that's the thing, when they play junk, sometimes they dare you to make some threes, and we were fully prepared to put Danny Miller and Ryder Burgess, a sophomore, and Ryder Owens. We were fully prepared to put them in because those two are actually the best 2 shooters we have. They're just small, and they sometimes liability defensively. But once they went 2-3, our zone offense is, again, a big credit to Coach Hampton and Coach Holder. They're responsible for a lot of the things we do offensively, and we've always got a good plan to attack, and we try to find the mismatch. You talk about Drew. This is his 5th year doing this. He's the best back to the basket post player in the region and has been for a while. And in my opinion, he requires a double, and when you don't double him, then you get 23 and 7.
23 and 7. The other thing that I thought tonight was big was when Drew got going, that's when Dalen got going, and none bigger than that runner he hits there to end the third.
Listen, Dalen, to me, Dalen's got all the tools. You know what I know you know, but I'm talking to the listeners. A 5-tool baseball player is? Dalen has every tool a basketball player needs. He can shoot it. He can handle it. He can defend. He has size. He rebounds it. There's nothing on a basketball floor he can't do. He's just so unselfish that we have literally been in his ear telling him to be more selfish. And I don't know that I've ever had to do a kid to that way, you know. But I told him at halftime, I said, if we're going to win this game, you've got to get engaged. You have to be involved, and you have to be a player. And I don't know how many of his were in the second half, but I think probably 11 maybe.
Yeah, he finished with 15. He had 11 in the second half.
He's a difference maker.
Yeah, heck of a game here tonight, Coach, and again, a big win in district play.
Yeah, it is. It's one we needed. You know, we've been staggering a little bit here. You know, been inconsistent, and as bad as the coach hates to say it, I think we've been inconsistent with our effort too. You know, we were up 20 against Round again, and kind of took our foot off the gas, and they got downhill on us, and then, you know, we were complacent starting tonight. So I don't know what to do either, because we had 3 or 4 days of really rough practices. So, but we play at noon tomorrow.
Yep.
And we got to go hydrate and get ready and climb on a bus and go to Fleming County to play Scott High School.
I'll see you Monday night. You bring in Greenup.
Appreciate you.
Nice job, my man.
Uh-huh.
Scott Tackett joining us here in postgame. I saw Derek head this way, but I think he went back down. Let's take another break. We'll try to grab Derek Cooksey and wrap things up here tonight. Final score 57-52. We return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back here at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, final score 57-52. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get Derek Cooksey. There was a situation that happened here on the court. We're not going to allude to what all went down, but Coach has got some personnel issues that he has to address, and he's not going to be able to get through. But here's an updated standings for the district as Russell and Lewis now 2-1. They've split in their meetings, so each with 3 games yet to play. Greenup County will be here on Monday night against Lewis County, and then Lewis goes to Raceland on Wednesday. You can catch both of those games right here on Kool TV. Let's look at Lewis County's upcoming schedule. Again, as Coach Tackett was talking about, they're going to be on the road tomorrow at noon when they go up to Fleming County in the the Kelly Lake Classic. They'll play Scott tomorrow. They got Greenup on Monday, Raceland on Wednesday. They go to Lawrence County on the 1st. Then 3 games at home, West Carter, Raceland, and Boyd. At the 11th, they go to East Carter, 13th, they'll go to Greenup. 14th at Menifee. And then they'll close things out with 2 games at home, Morgan County on the 18th, Fleming County on the 20th. And then the final game of the regular season, a trip down to Owingsville and Bath County on the 21st. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. Again, a heck of an effort by both teams. Russell was really stout in the first half. Lewis County a little better in the second as they turn away a 16-point second-half deficit to win it by 5, 57-52. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Felicia Collier and Jacob Hankins. Phenomenal job by them. Big thanks to Derek Cooksey for the stuff for the game tonight, for the pictures. And again, totally understand his situation he's dealing with right now, some coaching stuff. So I've been there, done that. He's got other things to deal with, so I totally understand that. And, of course, Coach Scott Tackett and his crew and all the great folks here in Vanceburg. Always greatly appreciative of them and love coming up here. We'll be back up here on Monday night. Final score, 57-52. Lewis wins it. They go to 2-1 in district play to even up with Russell with 3 games to go. That's it for us here from Vanceburg. For Felicia Collier and Jacob Hankins, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier. So long from Vanceburg.
Thank you for watching another Lewis County Lions basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Lewis County Lions basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.